have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger watch media, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
A lot. But I'm just gonna stop you right there. Let's move on. I think after today,
thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for stopping it. Please, I thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Jonathan.
Is it the funny thing? This is very dark man. We don't need to talk about government they work with. It's obvious.
It's so unfortunate. He's losing his track, and it's so painful. He's losing it.
Man. But that's what the government wants. Let him lose his track.
He's losing it. It's so painful that he's losing it. That's my concern. I remember when VeryDarkMan was VeryDarkMan fighting and speaking truth to power, tackling the government and all that. When was the last time VeryDarkMan make video to counter this government, Tinubu's government? You know, it's very, very sad. Very, very sad. For me, get where me the defend person reach, you know. But let me take this call quickly. Madam Deborah, thank you, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone. Yeah, it's just a shame that this VeryDarkMan is even so annoying now listening to him, honestly.
Very sad.
You know, I'm telling you, that's what happened. It's beginning to lose is relevance. And very soon people will see him for who he truly is. You see, you cannot deceive people for too long. One way or the other, people will get to know you for who you truly are. Mm-hmm. Look at him now, trying to criticize Randy Peters and Mama P. If there's one thing, and I'm not saying they are perfect, but at least they are able to let people know where they stand. Mama P, since that 2023 election, she has made people know that this is who I stand with. Randy Peters, you can say where he stands in terms of his political ideology and what he wants. But can anyone say where VeryDarkMan stands? Today he's here or there, he's sitting on the fence. So that even makes him very, very dangerous. How can somebody in this situation that Nigeria is, you are sitting on the fence? So that is even where that's the thing that I don't like about him. You cannot be sitting on the fence. And now, instead of focusing on issues that are important, he's distracting people with, okay, just tell me now what is the importance of what they are doing now? Of what importance, of what relevance is this? Of what relevance
is it? It's a total disgrace.
I'm telling
distraction,
you,
everything.
But when I'm telling you, it's shameful. And look at he's laughing, and it's shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful that at this crucial time, that people like that have a platform, that have a voice, should use their platform in a way to sensitize the youth, in a way to make people to speak truth to power. But instead, he's fighting with this. The last time, is him and Billard, and this one. He's just, to be honest, Mr. Elvis, if you know him, I think you should talk to. He's beginning to constitute a nuisance. I'm telling you, he's beginning to constitute a nuisance. And if you continue on this track, you see, after 2027, he will lose his relevance. Yeah, if he continues the way he's going, after 2027, there are a lot of people that will actually see him for whom he truly is. It's shameful and it's just disgraceful. In fact, listening to him, it was so annoying. It's very, very annoying. And my question to him is, okay, where do you stand in what is, at least the other people, we know where they stand. But you, very dark man, where do you stand in what is happening in Nigeria? Because you cannot be sitting on the fence. It's obvious, if you cannot take a stand, then that means you are with the APC government. Simple as that. That's it. Then regarding Kenneth Okonkwo, Mr. Elvis, there's a video I saw. I don't know how true it is. Somebody was unmasking this Kenneth Okonkwo. I think it would be good to know a little bit about where he's coming from. And I don't know how true the information is. I heard that after the APC, after the Buhari government did not recognize him because he campaigned for Buhari, and when he didn't get what he wanted, I don't know how true that is, that he went to marry the daughter of a general overseer, and he said God called him. So this Kenneth Okonkwo, you don't say for this. You say?
I don't know. I've not heard about that before.
Yeah, I saw the video. It's like somebody, you know, most of the time, this kind of people, when they do things, they don't bring them on the media. But the way the man was saying it on the video, that Kenneth Okonkwo married, he said God called him, and he married the daughter of that general overseer. But when he saw that the man did not give him the position that he wanted, he now divorced the. And if that is the kind of person he is, that really speaks volume, isn't it? Okay, look at what he's doing to Peter Obi now. I think he's even going to be more dangerous than Daniel Buala, the way he's going.
Exactly.
You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. He's going to be more dangerous than Daniel Buala. He looked like somebody that doesn't. You cannot even say where he stands. And I don't know. It's just shameful. At this point in time, it's even very difficult to understand people. You know, Kenneth Okonkwo that we thought is on the side of the people. Obviously, he's on the side of his own person. It's more like his personal interest. They are all just masking with the fact that they are fighting for the people, but indirectly, they are fighting for themselves. And that's what VeryDarkMan too is doing.
Thank you.
And it's really a shame. I think that this 2027 election will reveal a lot of things that we're all going to see. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's take another call quickly. Thank you. Mr. James, Baba Yalari, talk to us, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. Good evening, sir. Mr. Nanjawas. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening. So, yeah, well, thank you for your good job and your good work you are working for Nigeria in our country. You are doing a good job. So I thank you for that. The God Almighty will protect you. My brother, one thing I need to say to our people, mostly we Nigerians, you know, this life, nobody will be like you. Everybody are not the same. I can call this in the respect of VeryDarkMan. You know, sometimes sometimes you think, people will think, they think in another direction. This guy, the way he talk, I remember when he said, 2023, we all know we fight, we stood for Obi. We stood for him. Nobody slept that very day. Me, myself, I know how much I still spend in my own side of family, how different. Everybody stood for this man. And we want it to be the president. So nobody can say something about, look at VeryDarkMan. He came out during time Obi, when Obi said Obi win. They came out and protest. And as he protest, then Obi now came and said that nobody should go for the street. They are taking the matter to the court. After the court and everything, he lose. So the person that fights, that they want to go to the street and fight, then this 2027, you are telling the person again to do the same thing with you. No, if you see the way VeryDarkMan was talking, he said, if you know this bad government, if you want to vote for this bad government, vote. If you are not suffering enough, vote. But you know who you want to vote for. You know, he have his own way of his own life, and the crowd, the people he's polling. He have his own followers. You understand me? So you need to protect his own environment. He knew that the government is bad. Everybody know. So he cannot say that we just come out to come and join the. No, because he's not fighting for the power, but he's fighting for the people. He will do it. Like Mama P and Peter, but they are done fighting. They are not taking NDC ticket. They want to fight for a. They are fighting for a position. And these guys, it's just the same thing Showore is doing. So they are working for Showore, but you guys need to understand this thing. Showore is against Peter Obi, and this Mama P and what's so called, he grouped them together. Because if we really let's stand for the truth. Because if we are not careful, this NDC, you will see what is going to happen. VeryDarkMan is very wise. He is wise than any other person. He's the hard work for sure, right? They know what they are doing. If you listen to all these things they are just talking to the court, when he moved from Turkey, okay, go to Nigeria to go and fight for the case you are fighting for. You understand me? So Showore take all this. He thought Showore is fighting with VeryDarkMan. He thought my VeryDarkMan want to take the glory.
All right.
That's the big problem. It is.
Okay.
We need to understand this thing. VeryDarkMan is not against Peter Obi. He's just playing his own card.
Okay.
To let people know this government is straight. He already said Tinubu is bad. Which else do you need for VeryDarkMan? Please leave the poor man alone. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. James. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Harris. Mr.
Yes,
Harris, let me quickly respond to this caller. Everything he said, I know he's one of the followers of VDM. He's a supporter of VDM. Everything he said, as okay as it might sound, please listen. VDM is not a wise man. And I want to believe that you are probably older than him. I'm not sure. I'm only presuming. And if you can be saying that this guy is a wise guy.
Mr. Jonathan, the man is the corny person. He's a corny person.
He's a wise man. I totally dump that into the garbage. By any shot, it's not wise at all.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, you are going to give submission in the next 1 minute, so you have opportunity to address Kenneth Okonkwo, everybody, even address the man that called, so that's not a problem. Let me take this call quickly. Hello, yeah, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your name and where you calling from? Good evening to you.
Hi, good evening. My name is EB. I called for the very first time yesterday.
Okay, and, you're the one that called yesterday. Yeah, I need to store your number. Please send me a message with your name so I can store your number. Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Absolutely. Okay, thank you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody, to those in the panel, and also those in the chat box. Welcome to today's broadcast. So I was really compelled to call in today because, honestly, and I know, Mr. Niger Watch, yes, we cannot tell you exactly what videos to show or not to show, but it was really torture just sitting and watching those videos, the back and forth one person trying to prove that I'm the one that's right, the other person coming with the rebuter and things like that. But what I would say is this. I know when we look at the issue for what it is, usually when a situation happens, it's difficult to justify that one person is right and the other is wrong, because they will both argue from a place of what they have as their evidences and why they believe that they are right. So stepping away from arguing who is right or who is wrong, I really want to look at the issue for what it is. I'm a believer. I'm a Christian, right? And my Bible tells me in Matthew 25:36, this was speaking. It said, when I was sick, you came to me. When I was in prison, you visited me. If I would look at the issue just from that viewpoint alone, whether Mama P was in the courtroom or wasn't there, or Peter for Nigeria was there or not, the fact that they even showed up is very significant. I mean, the marshal we're speaking about flew all the way from Turkey where he was to also come show up. That is also significant. What did VeryDarkMan do? And I'm not trying to cast aspersions, because I want to step away from the arguments of, oh, this evidence, this video and all that. But the very fact that they even showed up, whatever their intentions were, doesn't really matter to me. But they showed up to show concern. That means a lot. And as I listen to VeryDarkMan, again, one could be wrong in so many areas, and that happens to even the very best of us. But when you start hearing statements of pride, then it becomes very concerning. There was a statement he made towards the end where he said something about you don't have more followers than I do, or something like I have more followers than you do. Those are prideful statements. And honestly, well, any believer or anyone that is a Christian on the call, maybe even other religions, if there is anything that stinks the most, it is pride. Regardless of whatever good thing you might have been doing or whatever benevolent things that you do, once there is pride, it can actually completely destroy every other thing. And if I'll be honest, VeryDarkMan does not speak like someone that has wisdom. That's just the truth. I'm also not justifying Mama P and Peter because, again, I don't have all the evidence to really say, oh, this was what happened or this wasn't what happened. We can only go based on the statements that we're hearing from them. And for me, for VeryDarkMan, I think he really needs counsel. Again, he's doing a lot of good things for the nation, no doubt. But the way he speaks, even sometimes just that hysterical laughter, just laughing, those things are so childish. Those things are so prideful in a way. Yeah, it's just so disgusting. So, again, I know Mr. Nigeria, what you know him, maybe you would have to get through to him somehow and advise him. Because honestly, the trajectory that is following, I think it might end up in something he wouldn't like in the end. But just to wrap up what I'm trying to say, again, this is not to play down the fact that VeryDarkMan does a lot of good for the nation. I will also play down the fact that Mama P and Peter for Nigeria are doing a lot for the nation. I think it just comes down to the fact that we must be humble in the way we approach these things. And more specifically for VeryDarkMan, the way he laughs, the way those things are child. Maybe it's his age that is showing, I don't know. Agents and counsel, it could be one or both. But I just thought I would contribute to this as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Okay. One more call to go, then I'm done. Okay. Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from. Good evening to you.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
One of my brother was saying.
Where are you calling from, sir? We don't know your name. We don't know your name. We don't know where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm calling from Spain. My name is Adewale James Babayele.
Okay, you're the one that called just now, Abi?
Yeah. I'm the one that called. The guy said that I want to let this guy know, Obi, that you are fighting as your brother as president. I senior Obi, we are the same age mate. We fight for the democracy, because after I dropped, I see someone was saying that VeryDarkMan, I'm one of his followers, that maybe I'm junior to VeryDarkMan. That is what he said. What is his name? Let me tell you one thing you don't understand. I understand all these things you guys are just doing. This thing is just a political.
It's a political. If nobody, before you involve yourself in all these things, you make sure that sometimes you'll be in mess. All these politicians, they can mess you up at any time. So someone need to be. If you love someone,
which of the politician? When you say all these politicians, you need to be specific, sir. Which politician are you talking?
Yes, all the politicians in Nigeria over there, they are all, because they are playing with our life. We only said Obi because Obi, that is the only person we know that we want to vote for. All of them, they can mess with us. Why I didn't say that. I stand with VeryDarkMan. Why I said so? Because this guy came out from the street for fight for everybody in 2023 that we won this thing, the election. But Obi said everybody should go back home. So the same person needs to be wise. He needs to be careful in anything. Everybody have followers. VeryDarkMan have followers. Mama P have followers. All these people have followers. They know what they are fighting for. You understand me? So you cannot say maybe someone just made some mistake or some error. You said that maybe he's working for Tinubu. And this is the person that is against Tinubu. And this guy is not careful. This Tinubu can even jail him. What he said. Can any person in diaspora, can we come out, apart from Nigerians, can you come out on your video and say, Tinubu, you are a failure, you are a drug barrel? In Ghana, go to Nigeria and said it. But VeryDarkMan is saying all these things. They didn't come for him. You know what he's doing? He go to jail. Do you go to jail with this guy? He's trying to protect his own self. That guy can be killed at any time, but God is protecting him. He just wants you to carry his chest and follow. This man might be, he has his own political, he's fighting for his own political career. That he wants to become somebody in NDC. The same, the other one, the other Peter. The only our savior is Peter Obi. You understand me? Everybody, how old is Peter Obi? How old do you think I am? Because of my voice? Do you know where I come from? Don't say that, my brother. You are the Peter Obi you are fighting for. Me, myself, doing that time, we all fought together. I saw some Babangida must go and Abacha. They killed my own girlfriend during that time. Don't give me pay. I know what is happening. Everybody are fight for their own political game. They know what they are doing. If we say we like or we want to vote for Obi, you show what is trying to play a game. Time is coming, time of voting. You will see everything is going to scatter. We need to be wise.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Now, wow, everywhere. Babayale saying that the sense in senior Peter Obi, the better fight for democracy and all that. Everywhere is just diverting. Please, nobody should drag Peter Obi into this. If you are supporting VeryDarkMan, that's fine. If you are supporting Mama P, that's fine. Everybody should just leave Peter Obi out of this. Anybody that want to call in again, no mention of Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not part of this situation, please. Except you want to measure Peter Obi, if it's the political part that I showcased, that's fine, you can. You know, apart from that, I will not allow that. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us. Hello.
Oh, Mr. Harris.
Mr.
Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Olisa. Thank you, Mr. Olisa. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm very, very fine, sir. Thanks for all that you do.
Yeah. So I've been listening in the background and with this conversation. By the way, let me observe all protocols. I greet everybody and your mother there. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you. God bless everyone on the panel. So, I become yesterday regarding all the ramblings and all that. I was kind of taking, I didn't know how to look at it. I mean, there was so much noise about all these things. And I'll just give you my own perspective on all this. When I listen to a lot of the videos that VDM has done in the past, and this is my opinion, I believe that there's some wrangling between him and probably those that are actually out there fighting for the betterment of the society. VDM does a lot of work. He does a lot of good work, and I admire him very, very much. But I think it's a lot of what he's doing is self-promoting. And for him, the way he's going about it, doing this self-promoting, he's trying to put the rest of the people down. The fact that he's saying that he's right about this, I'm right about that, don't trust these people, don't trust that people, you know, it's it makes me feel like he's just doing more of a self-promotion than basically supporting the whole cause, you know. Crack is in jail. He said it yesterday in his video, and I don't think he even knew what he was doing. I mean, he called what is that footballer's name? You know, I can't remember what his name is. Osimhen, yeah, Osimhen. He called him to say that, get him a visa to come back, come and enjoy this and that. See, I look at this case, when I look at that case, as you know, before I left Nigeria back here some 30 years ago or whatever, I was in the law school, okay, before I came to Canada. And I'm a little, you know, I have a little bit of knowledge in the law. See, when you go to a court, even if there's somebody that has come in that has been assigned to take over the case because you were MIA, if you're fighting for the same cause, all you have to do is say, okay, here's the case file, and just go, let's go on smoothly, because the guy is now sitting in jail because you decide to withdraw everything. There's nothing wrong in handing over the case file to whoever came, right? But for as far as that goes, I think there's a fault there, right? But on the other hand, with VDM, I think it is my opinion, and you know, and I'm entitled to it. I think he's trying to destroy the movement. Basically, he's trying to destroy the movement. I don't dislike him. I love a lot of what he's done, but my opinion is that he's trying to destroy the movement, and that's not what it's supposed to be. So I'll keep in the background to all your comments and all that, and hopefully, the guy has to get out. That's the main focus.
Thank you.
Everything else is just noise. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it, and I'll be listening to you guys.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olisa. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, callers, please, can we just move on? Allow us to move on. Don't try for that already this evening. Yes, for those of you that want to come in, please, you need to come in, and we don't have a lot of people on the panel, so I'm just going to let everybody talk within themselves. Mr. Joseph OG, I'm returning your call back. Mr. Joseph OG, are you there? Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. We got your missed call. Talk to us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for calling back. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I want to say God bless you for all you do. God bless you for bringing all this to us. God bless everyone on the panel and Mommy Diaspora. Mr. Elvis, you see, you are right. Listening to you yesterday, you the main person who has fought Professor Amadi. You are the first person on the case. You are the person who collected this case. You know, a gentleman is in prison, is incarcerated, and he needs to be bailed. Why are you sharing? What else will be so important? At least handle this young man case. You know the situation. You too, you are one of those lawyers who does cases pro bono. Most of the time, some of these cases, he doesn't collect money. That Amadi man, Prof. Amadi, one of those, just like Lawyer Falano. So why would you just, it's something that you should, if you know you are busy, then you give it to somebody else that can handle the thing. I don't understand. So he caused all this nonsense that is going on. Another person I want to pick on is Marshall. You know why I will fault Marshall? You are in the courtroom. You saw that woman and the child. What is it that your fellow, whatever you people, what is it that they will do to you that will harm you? At the sight of that lady and the baby in court, you are withdrawing that case. How many is doing wrong? Hasn't he got any empathy to allow that young man to go and sleep this weekend in the same local place? It's terrible. At least with the sight of that lady alone, that should be able to at least to stop him from going ahead withdrawing that application. That's the only thing I'm out saying. That Mr. VDF, I've already emailed him in the past, tried to advise him that I started things that you, given your platform, you are bigger. You don't need to reply to everything. I even cited Mr. Peter Obi with him. I said, look, what about that Peter Obi? How many is he going to reply? He's totally wrong. You are bigger than all these shenanigans. But can you imagine? It shows that he too has a hands from what has transpired in Turkey before that guy came back. Certain things, with the issue he has with Mr. Fuchore, which is unnecessary. It's not something that you are bigger than all this nonsense. It's not a shame. Well, that's all I would say. Mr. Elvis is not right. That professor, he started this nonsense. He's the one that caused it. Should have taken that thing as a priority to at least allow this young man to go and spend the weekend with the family. And now, Marshall, brought out your own ego too. In the presence of that woman and the baby, you withdraw that application. And here is a bail application with no counter. That guy would have been at home now, spending time with the family. What a shame. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I have another caller here. Wow, this is the BRC gets. I beg now. Let me call this last caller. My last caller, not ever finished, but let's take this last caller. Hello, are you there? Hello. Good evening to you.
Oh.
Thank you, ma'am. Your name and where you calling from? Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, Madam Watch. Good evening. This is Chris Chidinma. Pretty much ready for USA.
Oh, thank you very much, Madam Chris. Please talk to us. Good evening, ma'am.
Mr. Davis, thank you very much for what you are doing. I've been following you for a while, and I saw all that you do every day. And I just want to say, may God continue to bless you and empower you more and more, strengthen you to continue to fight the justice in Nigeria.
Thank you,
ma'am. We are seeing everything that is happening, and VDM, I just want to talk today because I know I haven't called in this platform, but because of what VDM is just doing, believe me, I am so upset. I've been following him for a while, thinking that he is doing a good thing. But the way he's deviating right now is pissing me off. And I think VDM is a manipulator. From what I just see, he's a manipulator. He always likes to be, I don't know if he's trying to make himself the best among all. Believe me, I think Nigeria needs people more. People who can just sacrifice. When you're doing something, you're not doing something because you want to prove yourself. You want to show you are. You want to show that you can do it. You're just doing something selflessly. That's what I think that he was doing before. But the way he was going right now, I don't understand him anymore. And as Matarita always say, pick a side. I've been waiting for the video to pick a side. But anytime you see that is going on, he'll just bring us something and be getting people's mind. And when I look at this issue, when this issue started, I saw the post he made before me. And when I listened to that post, the reason I saw, he was just the prison. This army people is going to try this guy for prison. Which I said I was, does BBD want to tell the army what they're going to charge this for? And he continued mentioning that prison for over three videos that he made. And I saw him, before I know it, I saw him with the army. I saw them, I mean, I don't know what they're trying to give him or something. They promoted him for something or that. He said, oh, who is fighting the same guy? And look at what is going on now. The only thing he can do is just bringing out some issues, trying to join issue with Mama P and Randy Peter. I'm not saying that Randy Peter and Mama P are 100%, but at least if you guys are fighting this, why are you now bringing out so many issues to join issue with them? Instead of fighting this, the men they're talking about. You are there. Every time I'm watching, whatever he does is when you see something that is going on, you actually want to pull the other person. Why are you killing people down instead of joining together with them and fight? If actually you are fighting evil in Nigeria, if actually you are fighting what is going on in Nigeria, why are you pulling the people that are fighting the same cause down? Why do you want to pull them down? No matter people made a mistake, they are human. They can make a mistake. When you make a mistake, you join them. Because we are doing the same cause, why can't you overlook their mistake? Then we move on and look at how to correct it instead of pulling them down. And I have seen Gideon that whatever what he does right now is trying to pull other people down. Gideon is the only person that is going to fight the cause in Nigeria. I am very, very upset, believe me. But anyway, Gideon is losing everything.
Okay.
Believe me, before I was following him, I used to talk to my husband about it, but right now, all this is doing is nonsense. That's the only thing I can persuade with. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, Madam Chris. I would like us to move on now to the panel. We don't spend so much time. I also need to give them time to talk as well. I want to appreciate you all. Thanks for your time with us. Please press on the like, help us to share. To be honest, I'm tired of talking for this particular issue. VDM, Mama P, and all that is a total distraction. Today's the last day I will showcase it on live. The best we can do, if we have the time, we might put it out there for pre-recorded display. You know, yeah, it's a total. I don't know what they're fighting for, to be honest. I left a comment on one of their platforms today, which attracted a lot of engagement by telling them that you guys are divided. We have a common enemy that we need to focus on. 2027 is around the corner and all that, and it got lots of engagement. You know, so that's the best I could say. So, but for me, this is totally disgraceful. What is happening right now? I don't know what they're fighting for. It's based on superiority. But we'll take it from there. I can see some people commenting. I don't know. You do share. You'll be blaming me since. What did I do you? Sam Amadi, was I the one that mentioned Sam Amadi? Give us Amadi mentioned Sam Amadi. Why was he there? And I supported him. So what was happening? You mentioned my name more than 2 billion times. I think you should stop now, please. You know, Sam Amadi was not there, so you should explain to the world why he was not there. You know, and if people blaming him, let people that is calling, let them blame anybody. Let people be free to express themselves how they want. You cannot tell people how to blame or who to blame and when to blame. All right? That's why it's called panel. You know, so that's it. Overall, the person is still in prison. So that's the pains. He's still there. Very sad. Because of all this ego, you know, and satanic display that all of them are portraying right now, Justice Crack is still there. Till Monday now, we keep more faith. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us, sir. Thanks for your long wait. Good evening to you, sir. You have the floor.
Okay, Mr. Elvis, thank you. I greet you. I greet you. God bless you. God bless you, great. But I must say that you torture me today. You torture me. You know, Mr. Elvis, You really torture me today. See that video. But you are a wise man. You are a wise man because your last comment.
I think also,
Yeah,
because I
you
played
torture
it.
me today greatly. You see that video? That was torture. I will tell you the
Yeah.
reason why. When I give my submission, you will know how it was a real torture. But what I wanted to say that I said is there's no need for me to say that. But you respond. You see, this is your last comment. Just make me cool my temper. It shows that you are a really wise man. You said that the best you can give for this kind of matter is your pre-recorded videos. You took that is a wise decision. And that is what I wanted to advise and suggest. I said, there will be no need for me to even say that, but you said it. You are a wise man. On this one, the best you can give to it is on pre-recorded. Those who want to follow, let them follow. You think important people will be wasting their time on this one? People that matters on the platform will be wasting their time? No. They will not. But I greet you, Mr. Elvis, once again. I thank you. God bless you for the good work you are doing. Happy Friday to you. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all. You're all welcome. God bless you all greatly.
Thank you.
All right, Mommy Diaspora, good evening, ma. God bless you greatly. God will continue to strengthen you. And my fellow commenters and all the callers, I greet you all. Happy weekend to you all. God bless you all greatly. You see, we always say, all of us know that being wise has got nothing to do with age. Being wise has got nothing to do with age. You can be 80 years old and still be acting and behaving foolish and be talking foolishly. On this very one, my 22-year-old, we sat down and she will articulately respond to this one. I can bet my life on it. It's not, this is foolishness. This is just foolishness. I will tell you why VDM is not a wise man. And to my response today, because I wanted to talk on other issues, the Tinubu trip to Kigali. I wanted to talk on that. I wanted to spend my time and just respond to Kenneth Okonkwo a little bit, but spend pretty much of my time on what is happening. The way and manner that Mr. Tinubu has destroyed Nigeria, and the way and manner at which he now went outside there to further disgrace the country. His full 1-hour session at that CEO summit in Kigali. I wanted to spend much time, but now I won't have time to do that and after today, I will only respond to people when I hear people talk about all these issues about VDM. I will just refer them to my submission, in today's broadcast. That will be soft. That will suffice for me. I will be okay with it. It will be needless for me to respond to anything coming on serious things coming from this guy called VDM. He's not a wise guy. I have described him as someone who is so vindictive, who always want to be vindicated all the time, always want to be right all the time, always want to be innocent and justified all the time, always want to exonerate himself and self-righteous all the time. None of us here who are hard to train our children to be so. No. And we shouldn't accommodate such from the outside. If we do, we are hypocrites. It is someone who is so obsessed. This guy is so deeply obsessed with proving others wrong. That's not a sign of someone who is wise. He always wants to prove that he's faultless. on anything. That's not someone who is wise. No. How can someone who is so vindictive always want to be vindicated, always want a revenge? Today's videos that transpire back and forth is someone who is always the vindictive. He always want to prove himself right. He always want to revenge. How can you say such a person is wise? He always want to, respond back and retaliate and revenge. Then how can you now sum it up that that person is wise? How? I described him here and I stay on it. This guy is an illiterate. It's not a bad word. I used it based on his responses, the way is what he's putting out there. This is not someone who is schooled at all. He's not a wise guy. He's not. Somebody said, the last caller, the last guy that called, I think the guy that called, he said he always is thank you. He said self-promoting. He always want to, to self-promote himself. That's not someone who is wise. Far from it. I can tell you for free. One of the caller who called back, he called and I said, and I quickly responded. I said, VDM is not a wise guy. He called back. He said what I'm saying. He said he's older than Peter Obi and all the rest. Let me respond to you. Again, VDM is not a wise man based on what I have said. And if you still believe that this is not the characterization of VDM, please, I want to believe that's how you have brought all your children up. To be revengeful, to always want to retaliate, to always want to prove themselves right at all times. Good for you. Very good for you. I'm not in that school. And I know many people are not in that school as well. You talk about stalking here, if you go to Nigeria, and then you cannot be saying all of this. Again, I started by saying age has nothing to do with wisdom. In Nigeria, which VDM, probably somebody tutored him, because I don't think he's wise to that level. All you need to do in Nigeria, you can say anything you want to say about the government. Just prove that you are doing something good. Is it because we are not campaigning? Is it because other people, I put myself in that box? Well, no, I'm not on social media telling people what I do. How many people that don't even let me go there. If you show in Nigeria and you're on social media that you are doing something good, you can on the other side also be criticizing the government. So it is not everybody that will come out and be showing the world that they are doing something good, that they have people that they give scholarship to. They have students, that they have people in Nigeria that they are housing, that they give them housing, that they send them to school in millions of naira annually. I'm talking of millions upon millions of naira annually. It is not everybody that carry out the vuvuzela and be saying all of that on social media. And this is what he is doing on one part. You said he's doing good work, but self-promoting. I'm not in that class. I'm not in that group. I'm the type of man that whatever my right hand is doing, my left hand does not know it, which is how I was brought up, which is scriptural. That is who I am. See, all these ones, they are childish. All these ones, they are childish. They are not wise. There's no wisdom in what they are doing. It's just talking. And I don't really want to blame him. It is those that are following him, wasting their time. I love the Nigerian women. You know, sometimes when I listen to them, sometimes I just feel like I don't want to talk. You know, all the ladies that spoke today, they just I'm okay. I'm okay. That's why people that sometimes you just want to hear people when the women are talking. I just love it. Madam Deborah, he said this guy is with the APC. It's as simple as that. That is quote and unquote. That's our word. It's as simple as that. Nothing to hide. The other lady who spoke earlier, the video that was shown, that lady who talked on Kenneth Okonkwo, he said he needs to be changed. Wow, that came from a woman. He said he needs to be changed. The last lady, caller, also a woman. He said this guy always want to revenge. I was looking for that word. It came from a woman. You see, this, because this is not how you bring up your own children. It's not. And then you are romancing with someone that is doing it. You need to tell me the definition of hypocrisy, if that is not what it is. The other day also, I believe it was Madam Adama, he described Kenneth Okonkwo as a clown. This guy is a clown. I don't need to say anything again. You know, a woman, they can see you all. They will expose you with one word, one sentence. They see it. Women can still be trying to you know, we don't want to play the macho game. We want to still be, you know, with the women will just come out straight away. They just come out straight away. They tell you who you are. So that's that about VDM. All these people, this is just unfortunate. It's just so unfortunate that we'll be listening and wasting our time on someone who is saying he's doing something good, but is the most vindictive person that you can ever listen to on social media. As I said earlier, someone who always wants to be right at all times. He cannot keep his mouth shut when he's being trying to prove to him that he's wrong or anything. He cannot find a space for it. How can I associate myself with such? Who is always want to be justified 100% of the time. If there's anything more than 100%, that is who he is. Don't you see anything wrong with that? Somebody who wants to be justified at all times. Somebody who wants to revenge. If you don't know, today's video proves all of that. And when you see someone like that, that's a childish behavior. There's no wisdom in that. There's no wisdom of any kind in that. People have spoken. Somebody who always wants to promote himself, self-promoting. In Nigeria, all you need to do, because Nigeria is not a normal country, the government has failed the people. So when they see an individual doing what they're supposed to do, they give that person some level of protection, if not maximum protection. That is Nigeria for you. If someone is doing good in Nigeria today, distributing stuff, doing good, or and putting it out on social media, and they can see the person, they will give the person some level of protection. What's VDM doing? The other day he was at the military intelligence office. How many people will the military come in to say, come in and let us talk? And they even put it out there on social media. The Nigerian military. All you need to do, just do some. If someone like Mr. Elvis here is promoting everything that he's doing on social, I mean, as in putting out his vuvuzela, as in microphone, megaphone, putting it out there. You can criticize now. They will not talk. That is Nigeria for you. That's the system. So don't come here and lecture me that as we are just here, we're just talking. If you go there and you call them names and anything like that, they'll come after you. I can be in Nigeria. All I need to do is to show them what I'm doing. It's just to promote myself. For me, that does not cut it. That would be the low standard for me. I don't need to promote myself. I don't need to tell the world what I am, the good that I'm. No, I don't need to. The person that needs to know, the owner of life himself, already knows. So I don't care what others say. It is people who want what people say about them that does that. So I'll just, I think this is my talk on this VDM thing. It's a waste of time. There is no wisdom there, absolutely none, zero, no wisdom of any kind. I can never be associated.
That's why it will be my last. That's why it will be my last time to showcase whatever they are doing.
I can never associate myself with someone who is vindictive, vengeful, always retaliatory at all times, always want to be right at all times, cannot find the space and time for decorum to keep his mouth shut. And then I'll be romancing that. And then I'll be bringing my children up in another way. Come on. Mr. Elvis, let me leave it there for now so that other panelists can take over.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Mashallah, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, members of the panel and our friends at the chat box. These issues of Nigerian politics and social media is getting out of hand. Let me start with Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth, you're becoming irrelevant in Nigerian politics in the next few weeks or months because it's showing that you are just an actor like we know you to be an actor and you are good at your job. You are a two-edged sword of a kind of human being. The new Lai Muhammad of the new generation. You are not in one place. Obi has left your party. He has gone. He's no more on your side. Can you please, in the name of God, promote your certified crook Atiku that you said is a crook? Promote him as your new president in your new Nigeria, not in our own new Nigeria, because the age of the youth has come. It is our turn. Our youth ló kàn. Baba sọ pé is over. The Baba sọ pé is the one that said àwa ló kàn, èmi ló kàn. He's messing everything up. So that age group, that generation, it is their turn now. They are enjoying it, and we are seeing their handwork. Kenneth Okonkwo, is a pity. You are meant to be on our side. You're supposed to be in this generation, but you are in this generation as those are the corrupt set of human beings this generation has produced. So we leave you with the older generation. Obi has seen a generation he wants to rescue from people like you. So leave him and stop talking about him. Anywhere you go, forget about Obi or see your mouth. Either you campaign for your principal, Atiku, and let us see how he will win when the entire North is no more with him. I saw a video yesterday where the Northerners said it's over for Atiku, but yet you are still promoting him. So continue. It's a shame that you and Obi are from the same ethnic group, and you're just a typical Igbo man that is so terrible and wicked in your tribe. So continue what you are doing and leave Obi out of it in anywhere you go to talk. For VDM is just a how will I call him? Somebody that just from nowhere just got into fame by mistake. Because whoever is following him, they are following a crook. That's what I'll call him. He's a cunning human being. Cunning human being. Somebody has been arrested. You have bail to achieve. Instead of facing that one, you are going back and front, and who is not in the lockup or not. Marshall came or didn't come, senior or not senior. Nigerians, I can now finally prove to you that VDM is the enemy against the unity of Nigeria. Because I cannot see where a youth of his age, at many times they protested, VDM has not come out. We keep coming here, where VDM, where do you stand? He has told us he is for nobody, he's for everybody. And what it means is he will not tell you this is where I stand, but it's where we know he is, APC. Because APC will always find one crook amongst the youth to use. One politician that is a crook to destabilize political parties. So VDM is the version of the youth fighting for a better Nigeria. So for me, Nigeria Watch, I beg from today, let us be seeing VDM in social media. We don't want to see him in Nigeria Watch because we are promoting him. This platform is international. Everybody is looking at it. Because the more we talk about a nuisance on TV and showing him on network, people are seeing him. He feels important. He's laughing like our Senate president that always laughed at every instance, at very serious issue. He was laughing and joking because somebody now is still in jail. He's still in prison for nothing, just because he's telling the government the military are not feeding well. VeryDarkMan, I have watched your video, you complaining when you and this B-Lord had issue, when he used your picture and all that, because he didn't come to meet you. You said your platform is for the oppressed. You said, if you watch Nigeria Watch, this is what you said in your platform. You told us you are for the oppressed Nigerians. The man in question that has been arrested, is he not being oppressed? If your platform is for not to attack people that are being oppressed and liberate them, of what use is this rubbish you are doing online? Who is in court and who's not in court? Because Showore is there. Your egos, you and Showore, are the bunch of enemies of Nigeria. They want to use in scattering the youth. That's their plan. Because we never know when people go in secret meetings to meet these people. If you know you are not interested in a new Nigeria, VeryDarkMan, just continue with your philanthropist issue they are doing. Because that's what you want to be doing. Do that one and leave people that are fighting for a new Nigeria. Because your aim is to break their momentum, break their unity, and have confusion amongst them. But I can tell you, your trap has been caught and it will not work. Nigerians are still strong and fighting for a better Nigeria. It is this country, you see somebody as a governor, ex-governor, has stolen money. EFCC have not arrested that person. The person is still flaunting himself to want to contest. VeryDarkMan, you not bring an umato, you not shout. But somebody that is saying, feed the military well, you're not saying anything. There are many issues, VDM, if you want to be very famous, to prove to us you're not with APC. There are many many corruptions you can pick and start fighting for. They will know, yes, you are with the people. But for right now, you are not with the masses. you are with the political enemies of Nigeria because you have started dining and sitting with them. Picture shows that you are with them. Whether you have been giving money, we don't know. We will not ask you whether you have. Once the fact we see you amongst the enemy, you are now our enemy. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Okay, mashallah. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. I know people used to be very, very proud of him, but now that, so for example, for someone like you now to say, "Oh, we don't need to see his video anymore here and all that," oh God. Anyway, I just hope he learn. That's all I can say. But still, let's move on. Give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Thank you very much. After give us a mandate, I'd like us to take our final submission. In fact, from here now, give us a mandate. When you finish, Oga Jonathan, just come in for your final submission and let's round up. Thank you. Give us a mandate, my brother. Are you there?
Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Hopefully
Good
you're
evening to
doing
you.
well. Thank you very much for all that you do. We greet you. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much for supporting the channel, the platform. All panelists, I greet you all. Thank you very much for coming out this evening. Thank you very much, Nigerians all over the world. Comment section, I greet you all. Thank you very much for your commitment and your service. Well, we will just continue to do the best that we can for the country, and we hopefully we get a better country. One thing is sometimes when people all of a sudden become influential without maybe go through the process of what it means to have influence or become a famous person. I think sometimes this is what you see. I mean, for someone like Mr. Elvis now, you can basically tell. I think somebody is on mute. I'm not sure somebody's on mute. Somebody's on mute. So I mean,
Nobody's on mute. I think it's
okay.
your end.
I'm hearing. Okay. Thank you. So it just shows the level of understanding of human beings. But what I just appreciate tonight is the fact that you said that I think these people don't deserve the time that you give them. And that's why I sent you the statement from Sam Madi. I think, and Mr. Elvis, again, we always thank you. Thank you very much. Yesterday we talked about Sam Madi, yeah, right? And I think later in the evening, he sent that tweet yesterday. That means they are listening to us. This channel is going very, very far, and they listen. Because if Sam Amadi was in court, we won't be going through all of this that we are going through. But I would have loved to say that it's either you are cashing out on Justice Crack, the fact that the guy is in jail and they want to be there so they can cash out the more. Is that they are cashing out on him, or they want to brag that, oh, when the guy was in jail, or when he was arrested, we were part of those that struggled, that fought, that did that. Hey, we don't need all that. Nigeria is too big. Nigeria is bigger than all of you. My only pain is that the young man we have to stay in jail until Monday again. Now his own health condition is what I'm concerned about. The young man has been in prison for days now. Is he eating good food? Is he sleeping well? Where he sleeps, what's the condition of the place where he's sleeping? Is he getting good medical treatment? Is far away from his soulmate, the wife? Just too many. The children is far away from the children. So those are things that bothers me. Not this cry that these ones are crying, because these guys, they are crying. They are crying. And on my own and my submission, all my blame, I put everything on Sam Amadi. That should have been in the court, but it was not there. Because this case also is an high-profile case. that it involved the military of the country. If you think that Justice Crack's case is not an high-profile case, why do you think they picked him up? If not that Nigerians shouted, if not that platform like this make noise, do you know what would have happened to Justice Crack? If not that Nigerians made noise, do you know what would have happened to Justice Crack? They take him out in the day to sunny, dry, and take him in the home and see the food they are feeding our soldiers with. It is a crime to now advocate soldiers. It is a crime. Advocacy. Brigadier Advocacy. I always say that children will go through the kind of pain that you inflict on this young man. Because ordinarily, this man did not offend you. He only asked questions. He only told Nigerians, see the food that they are feeding your soldiers with. And all youth killed by the army. It was Justice Crack that made Nigerians know that a core member was killed by the army. Is that a crime that a citizen of a country will advocate for his own countrymen? Is it a crime? That is the only crime Justice Crack committed, which on the first instance is not a crime. It's even helping the soldiers. There's a video circulating all over the places now of US soldiers, US army. You see what they are eating. A whole fish, rice, corn, everything in one long pan. US army. And this young man advocate for Nigerian army that you are feeding with eba. The soup is not, the fish is not okay, the soup is not okay. That is the only crime that Justice Crack committed. And the people that should just put away their ego and say, see, whether you lead or I lead, let this boy just be released. Woman see snake, man see snake. Now man will kill the snake now. Now they have now turned to the point where they are now cashing out on Justice Crack situation. Well, hopefully by Monday the young man is released and then he gets back to his family. But we will not stop calling out the armies because they stand in the place where they need to protect the country. And if the soldiers are not well fed, how will they even lift their gun? If the Nigerian soldiers are not fed properly, how will they lift their guns? Now you now go to Kenneth Okonkwo. I think, Mr. Jonathan, maybe we will beg you to please look for his elder brother, his phone number, and call him and tell him Kenneth Okonkwo needs to be examined. Mr. Jonathan Kingsley, I beg you, please look for Kenneth Okonkwo's elder brother's number. Call him and tell him that Kenneth Okonkwo needs a medical examination. Because in the next 2 weeks, he may go out of hand so that he will not be on a live TV and do the unthinkable. Please. You are laughing on the serious matter and you are making me to laugh.
It's the truth now. You used to laugh now.
Oh my God. This man just disturbed my
the guy getting frustrated.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. Oh God.
Let me go back again. Oh my God. Please, I beg you, because the next time Seun invites him or Rufai, he may do the unthinkable. And you know what I'm talking about. Arrow is not far from Yaba. But before he gets to that point, please help me call his elder brother that Kenneth need to be re-examined or need to be evaluated somewhere that is very, very that they have to check in. Because his video yesterday with Seun Kimbaloye, if he only just if Seun had said some things that are not right, Kenneth would have beat up Okonkwo. He would have beat up Seun in that studio, allegedly, because the way he filmed about Mr. Peter Obi, the man that is looking for a better country. But when I now think deep, I think the reason why he came yesterday is on the fact that Mr. Peter Obi went to Abakaliki, and when he got there, Kenneth Okonkwo said Obi does not have relevance in Igbo land. Kenneth, Abakaliki is the reason why you came out. I knew. The only reason why you came out yesterday to come and talk is because of the ovation, because of the crowd that was chanting Obi, Obi, Obi in Abakaliki. You never expected it. But before because he may still go to Onisha, he may go to Aba next tomorrow. And before the unthinkable happen to you, they better look for your other brother and talk to him so that you don't do the unthinkable. Please. And Nigerians, let's not stop talking. The lives of Seun Makinde, I just saw not quite long in Oyo State. The bandit just went to buy people there, and Seun Makinde, the failed governor, wants to be a president of which country? You see how these guys don't have priorities? You see how they misplace their priority? What did Seun do in 8 years in Oyo State? Your guess is good as mine. Seun and Adelabu, they are not different. They are just the same thing. Because he himself did not do anything in his state. Now they just keep people they just kidnap people in Oyo State. And this guy wants to be president. Please don't disturb the airways. Just sit down, do the best you can do and leave. Let somebody else come there, and if they can fix it, say they fix it. Until we now have somebody that can do it better. But all of this one are just nonsense that you guys are doing. The real person for the job is no other than Peter Obi. And Nigerians, let's support him. Let's give him all our best, because at this time, this is the man that is fit for the job. Thank you very much, Mr. Ellis.
Okay, Mr. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me just use this time to quickly. I think we have Mr. Chris Dublin now. Yeah, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Okay, you can go ahead. You can. Thank you, Mr. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much. I really enjoy your submission. I'll try my best. I will return, because you gave me an assignment. You know, I don't shy away from assignment. I will return. Mr. Chris.
Yeah, Jonathan, thank you for taking up the challenge. And Jonathan, you remember I say this one where you take up this challenge. You remember I say from your relationship with them, this Kenneth Okonkwo man, he may not even respect his elder brother to that extent that he will listen to him.
No, you see, on that one, you are in the money. You are in the money. You are 100% correct. There is so much acrimony all about, you know. But yeah, that's who the guy is. It's been properly described. Someone who needs to be chained. Honestly speaking, he needs to be either literally or otherwise. He just needs to be chained, you know, somehow, some way. Thank you, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. For me, I think a mental chain will suffice for now, because they can't just go and hold him somewhere. But if somebody can talk sense into him so that his thinking pattern, his thought processes can be put together. Well, before we start, let me just seize the opportunity to say good evening, everybody. My name is Chris. I'm speaking from Dublin. All of you in the comment section, I will say happy weekend, happy Friday to you all. I hope we are all keeping well and strong. And everybody that's called into the program, good evening to you all. And listeners, for wherever you are all over the world, want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the time is in wherever you are. People on the panel, Oga Jonathan, I see you. Mashallah, it's good to have you back. And the Evergreen give us our mandate. It's good to see you on the program today. Oga Ninja Watch, I know you are somewhere there. I want to salute you. And I think Oga Jonathan has already done justice to that for the way you carefully
Mr.
selected the
Chris.
video. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody is asking for the bank detail on the comment section. Undunoche is asking for the link. He's asking for the bank detail, Zenith bank detail. If Mr. can share it.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Nanjawaj, please, wherever you are, sir, we would like to have the bank details flashed across the screen. And I think today is even a very good day to allow the bank details to be on the screen for as long as possible. Yeah, because today is supposed to be Friday. It used to be very, very hot. So, like I was saying, Oga Jonathan has already praised your effort for carefully presenting these videos. As boring as they are, as irritating as the videos were, but the most important thing is that the facts have to be laid bare once and for all, because no matter how we run away from talks like this, they will keep coming. Now that we've trashed them out, everybody has contributed. So I think we can just move on. That's my own personal view about the video. But be that as it may, before I take a dip into the meat of the matter, let me say, Mommy Diaspora, we love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything you do. Like the way you support this broadcast every day. May the good Lord continue to support you in innumerable measures. Now, people, I think the facts have been laid bare. It's not for me to now come and be trying to convince any person to know between VeryDarkMan and the other people, Mama P and Co, who is actually fighting for the people. The issue is this. In matters like this, the distinction must have to be made. That hard decision must be taken. You cannot tell me two people are doing opposite thing to achieve the same results. Nobody can tell me that. Mama P and Co, they might have made mistake, they might be proud, they might have done whatever they want to do, or they didn't do some things properly. But I just think that the issues that the issues that VDM raised, most of those issues are so mundane for me. I don't know what it's trying to gain with those things. Like I said yesterday, there's just so much pride in all these. I think one of the videos Organa Nja was played yesterday, Mama P clearly said she was not in the courts. She said that on that video. So I don't know this idea of with Mama P, if you can show where she was on the court, then you are going to go on social media forever.
Yes, she said that now. Thank you.
She said she was not in court. Then you go, okay, because just that, because of that, Mama P, you go on social media forever. You delete all your posts. So the humanitarian work you are doing is you consider just that less important than the more important than all the humanitarian work you are doing. This thing doesn't make sense. Even if you are not directly supporting the APC government, as some people have alluded to, but your actions and inactions is making the people trying to fight against bad governance. You are distracting them. For whatever it is, look, how many hours did we spend on this video today? How many hours did we spend yesterday? So if you put the time we spent on this issue, if you put all the time together, it's as good as one full broadcast. So what it means, we have spent over one full broadcast or 4 to 5 hours talking about these issues. VeryDarkMan, see, you are gradually moving from the sublime to the ridiculous. The earlier you take your step back, the better. I know a lot of people have said that they don't see you as a very wise person. I want to assume that you are wise enough, at least, to be able to take a step back and just focus on whatever you are doing. There's no need for all these fights. Mama P and Co, they have joining Peter Obi to fight for the common man. Of course, they might be fighting for whatever it is. I don't care. You are also fighting for the common man. There has to be a coalition of a coalition of ideas so that we can move the nation forward. So all this distraction, let's forget about them. Like I said, there's a video of Dele Momodu all over the internet where he even said words than Kenneth Okonkwo. I don't know if we have been able to take that video because of all these distractions. It's moving all over the places, spewing annoying stuff all over the places. But here we are talking about VeryDarkMan and who Mama P, and we are leaving the principle. The issues are still what we are dealing with is leadership failure and nothing more. And a lot of people have clearly said that if not that we have bad governance, we have very stupid leaders. How will all these people, how could they have even have the opportunity to now be the Voltron, the Messiah of you and I, the Messiah of the common man? It's not possible. Talking about leadership failure, I usually like to
Mr.
pick.
Krisa,
Yes,
can I ask a question quickly? Sorry if you can.
please do.
In the country where you live, do activists do they interact with the military? Do you guys even see them?
See, let me tell you something. Give us our mandate. Where I live, the activists, they are. How do I even put it? They are light and day compared to the government. Any event where the government attend, be very sure you will not see them there. You will not see them. Anything that has to do with the government, the only reason they will go there is to go and confront them. They are not friends. It's very clear. There is no sugarcoating. There is no rubbing of. There is no working amicably. They don't ever work amicably. No matter what the government does, the activists, they always say it's not enough. It's not enough. And if I'm saying the country I live, you can be thinking, no, not just only in Ireland. I've seen this in Denmark. I've seen it in Norway. I've seen it in Sweden. The same style. So, talking about the issue at stake, what this distraction, what they are trying, this distraction, what it is costing us is actually making us not to see the leadership failure, the leadership question that we all are clamoring for. And that leadership failure was just exemplified by Give Us Our Mandate. Because I always like to piggyback on whatever our panelists discuss here. Give Us Our Mandate mentioned something about the food being served to the US military. So this is the kind of leadership question we were talking about, that you have to blame the West for the atrocities going on in your country. Look at the food. There's a part where Give Us Our Mandate left alone. You see, on that video, you realize that the people making that video, they were even mocking Nigerians. They were mocking the Nigerian army. And someone even said, forget all those people, they don't even understand what they talk. So, in pidgin English, it's a bowl of fish with corn, with fries, and other condiments, everything put together for military personnel. And somebody that is making a case for our own military, what did we do to that person? The question is that, is it the West that now told our military to deal with justice? It is not the West, obviously. Is it the West that advised our military to serve our military people that are in the forefront, to serve them food that you cannot even give to your dog? Is it the West? No. Look at what the West served to their military and look at what we are serving to our own military. At the end of the day, we just turn around and blame these people for nothing's sake. But I keep saying, is this to exonerate the West from the activities, the role they are playing, the destruction of the Africa or other nations? Not at all. Not at all. But it's your responsibility, if you truly love your people, it's your responsibility to tell them to back off. It's your responsibility to do the right thing for your own people. You people don't even know how bad this is. We go Igbo people land. They go use us do slave. They go come meet una for our country. They will come to your country. They will still use you as slave in your country. Go to every Chinese company in Nigeria. Nigerians are literally slaves. Even Indian companies, even India. We are literally slaves in our own country. they dictate the condition of service they can do and undo in our own country. And who are the people aiding them? Is it not our own people? Is it not our own people, the regulators of workplaces, the people that are supposed to check work permits, visas, resident permits, and things like that? They don't do their work. People that are supposed to enforce laws, rules, and regulation. In employment services in the EU, when the job is so specific, first of all, they have to look for somebody from that country. For example, if you're in Germany, it has to be somebody from Germany first. That person, if they can't find that person, they look for somebody in the EU. Then somebody from Europe before they start talking about the rest of the world. Then we turn around and blame this. Just look at it. You go outside of the country, you are looking for how to get papers, how to get job, you are always, yet these people will also come to your country. It is still the same thing. They will come to your country and still lord it over you. I've never seen any place in the world where that happens. Apart from the vast majority of black nations, 54 of us, there's no standard country we can jack to. Then you turn around and blame these people for that when you have massive institutional failure everywhere. And this is the fear Peter Obi brings to the picture. This is what they are all afraid of. All of them. They know that if this man ever put his pedal on that power, he's going to drive Nigeria to places that is completely unimaginable. Is it going to be in terms of infrastructure? Just prudent spending alone, prudent spending, budgetary allocation, using the budget for what it is meant for. The military budget, see, during the time of Jonathan and even Buhari, and now we spend about 1/3 of our national budget on military. What did Buhari did when he was there with Buhari for 8 years? They were busy building military university all over the north, all over Borno State, anywhere possible, as long as it is in the north. That's what they were spending military funds for. The funds they were supposed to use to fight terrorism, insurgency. Tell me now, you tell me ragtag armies, they kidnap people, they make calls, they do everything, you pay their ransom. None of those funds, they cannot even wire those funds. They bug those funds. They cannot do it. They cannot trace the call. They cannot do anything at all. Governors sit with these people to negotiate. They can't do all those. And the next thing somebody will say is the West that is supplying them the weapon. How is the West able to supply them weapon if your borders are not porous? For once, can we take responsibility? Look at the fight between VDM and Mama P and the rest. Before you know it, distraction will come everywhere. Before you know it's election, before you wake up, election is gone. It's dusted, done and dusted.
The distraction have already started, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The distraction. Now they all start. Now so they'll fight. And so they'll fight. They'll go fight reach January 14.
Before you guys get many video now where we don't miss. Like they don't do video. We have spent more than one full broadcast analyzing what these people are, VDN, this one. If you put all the time we spent talking about these people together. So, see, people, it's the leadership question that we all must have to interrogate with at every point in time. No matter how distractive these people are, no matter what they try to do, let us always come back. Let's put the burning issues in the forefront at all points. As for the dramatics personnel, I've told all of them, you guys are moving from the sublime to the ridiculous. The earlier you trace your steps back, the better for all of you. Because when it is set, you see this nation we are looking at, it's going to consume all of us, both the rich and the poor, everybody equally. So the game now is that Whatever it is, let's put our pride and ego, everything aside, and let's do the job on hand. So for the people that truly want a meaningful Nigeria, no matter these distractions, stay on focus. That is my story today. That is my preaching today. That's my sermon today. Let's stay on focus. Let's look at those things, as Nigeria would say, those things that affect you and I. And immediately you focus on those things that affect you and I, it means you have solved the problem of the country. What are those things that affect you and I? They are namely electricity. We all know about electricity. Maybe before we finish, Nigerians will still go outside again. And Nigerians, I beg, some people were asking for the account number, please, for the solar project. If you can display it again, please. Like I was saying, the things that affect you and I, Nigeria will always talk about. You keep saying, let's focus on the things that affect you and I. Let's discuss the things. Those things that affect you and I are namely electricity. Then insecurity. Nobody can doubt insecurity. You see the number of lives that have been lost because of insecurity. And don't forget, it is an early morning rain. It beats everybody equally. It drains everybody equally, according to Benin Parable. Do you guys even remember that Showore, when he was tackling the government of Buhari, his younger brother, was attending Igbenedion University, Okada, in Edo State. Fulani headsmen murdered that guy. They murdered him. Until today, nothing. Showore, for that matter, that's the much he lost in doing his own activism work. So the point is that this insecurity thing is going to affect everybody one way or the other. It doesn't have to affect us equally. Some people, you travel back to Nigeria, especially people in diaspora, you are spending so much on having security personnel follow you up and down. You are watching your movement. You are not relaxed. You'll be counting the days you'll come back again to a country that's not your own, so that you can have that peace of mind again. What about health? What about health? Abdul Malik has emphasized there that only 36 million. Abdul Malik is not yet. Well, I've heard him say that 2 or 3 times. Only 36 million for all the federal hospitals in the country. Although they budgeted more than that, but they've released only 36 million. Something that has not even up to the extra code of Oluremi Tinubu. The last, how much did she just give to people in the north? Over R1 billion worth of food. And the teaching hospital, the federal medical centers, all the other federal medical institutions, health institutions, nothing at all. Did we not see that lady, that upcoming musician, that died in Gwarimpa Hospital because of snake antivenom? If any person had told that lady that she's going to be a victim of the system, she would never ever be. Just like all of us that are talking today, we don't know who is going to be the next. That is hate for you. Then let's talk about education. See, education tourism is crippling our nation. It is crippling our nation. And these days, you see people, Nigerians sending their children to private, in all forms of university, even universities overseas, forking out how hard-earned foreign currency to pay the school fees of their children, just to make sure that they give their children the best start in life. And that's actually all you can do as a parent. It's not about the number of houses, the number of cars you left. No. You see that thing that nobody can take away from them, that quality education, whatever it costs you, you do it for your child, to give that child a head start in life, especially in the context of Nigeria. Then social security. Social security encompasses everything. Education, health, everything all together. The safety net, the social safety net. If you are falling, do you have that net that's going to trap you? In this West you talk about, people always have you talk. once you have the residents of any Western country, at least the EU that I know, you don't need to be their citizen. It is the same benefit you get that their own citizen will get. No discrimination.
Mr.
When
Chris,
yes.
we lost you for a moment there, or is it my network?
Wow. So where last?
Network.
Okay, then that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So I was talking about safety nets. So it is the same safety net that is spread in the West that we are complaining about. The same safety net will trap everybody, irrespective of whether you are the citizen of that country or not. If there's going to be disparity, maybe like 20%, 10%. But in the country we call our own, there's even no safety net in the first place. It's only the rich that have been able to build safety net for themselves and their wards, leaving the other people to languish in abject poverty. So, guys, these are the ills of the society that His Excellency Peter Obi is coming to correct. It's not a question of can he do it? It's not a question of what about if he fails. It's not a question of Nigeria is too complex for any person. It's not a question of any of those things at all. Because His Excellency Peter Obi already shows the kind of life he lives. He has already demonstrated his standard of life. So there's no point, there's no reason to doubt this man. He has never been found wanting, and to even make his case very beautiful, this man has lived in Seun Klein. If I say Seun Klein, he has lived in the UK. He has done business there. He has seen the way things work there. And he has gotten the highest honor any foreigner can get in Britain. The same person, when he was leaving the UK finally. Yeah, I'll just round up in 20 seconds. When this man was leaving the UK, he had to return his indefinite leave to remain. That is something all Nigerians crave to obtain, because that's just one step to becoming a British citizen. That's what this man did. He has demonstrated it in the way he lives, in his beliefs, simplicity, everything. So this is the kind of person we need to bring that paradigm shift that will save you and I from this thing we called a country. Thank you very much, Mr. Nanjawa. Sorry I took so much time. Good evening, people. And happy Friday to you all.
Thank you, sir. Madam Deborah, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. I just wanted to say something quickly.
Okay.
You can just see how important your consistency is. You can see that it's not a lot of people that are consistent in where they stand or what they are doing. You can already see, no, but it's true. It's true. It's not a lot of people that can be consistent, like you have been consistent in what you're doing and where you stand. Come rainfall, come sunshine, you still stood on that principle. But a lot of people, look at even VeryDarkMan now, he's waving. You don't even know where he stands. He's not even consistent. So it's just to really commend you, and for you to know that we don't have many people that are consistent. And let me just quickly say something about what Mr. Chris was just saying. You see, a lot of the time, the people who are very quick to just put all the blame on the West, it's just a way of not taking accountability, not holding our leaders or our people accountable for the things that they do. If you see anybody that will just rush to blame the West for everything, Okay, is it the West now that is telling all our activists to be fighting each other? Look at Randy Peters, look at Mama P, look at VeryDarkMan. They can't even come together to solve a small problem. They can't work together. Is it the West that is telling them to do that? Or is it the West that told Kenneth Okonkwo to be doing what he's doing now? So the bunch of the blame lies with our people. Yes, we all know that the West, they play a part. But if you cannot take responsibility for what you are doing, then you are still part of the problem. So it's just a way to divert attention. You see them, once they want to say something, they blame the West for everything. So what about the ones that we are doing? Who's to take the blame for those ones? So I just want to say that, and thank you so much for picking my call.
Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. That, in fact, statement like this boost our energy, our consistency, as you said, and our enthusiasm. Thank you very much, man. God bless you.
No, but it's true. Not many people are like that. A lot of people, they blow hot and cold. They go with situation. They don't have principle. They are neither here nor there. So if somebody is not consistent, how can you even trust the person? That's exactly what VeryDarkMan is. Me, I can't even trust a person like that. You are neither here nor there. Nobody can say this is where you stand. Mm-hmm. So how can people even trust you? You can never trust somebody that is not consistent.
That's true.
You can never trust anybody that cannot say one thing and be consistent. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. God bless you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mother Deborah. That area where Mother Deborah goes so is the number one thing that is killing people's character, image, and businesses. You know, I have a friend that is selling cars. You know, as we speak right now, his business is falling because apart from the consistency, is not honest. And when you are not honest, that honesty is the number one thing, even more than consistency. Let's be sincere to ourselves. When people know that you are not honest with the business you are doing, anything you are doing, just like on this platform, you know that I'm not a honest person. You come in, you already know that, but the guy go talk, let me say true today, but let me just listen. Then you start falling. It affects your integrity. Even the effort, everything you are doing, all will be in vain because nobody trusts you. You know, that my friend now is struggling to sell only one car, and he was selling cars from abroad. People in Nigeria trusting him to give him money, buy a car and send to Nigeria. Then, I don't want to bring him down, but still, I told him, I said, you won't succeed this. You know, bro, it's not my fault. Now I try, I ship the thing can't take long, you can't do this. I say, even me, your friend, you are not honest to me. You are not honest. When you lack honesty, when you don't have truth, even all of us that is listening right now, nobody is perfect. Yes, sometimes we make some mistakes and all that, but when it becomes an habit, when you now lie for a living. Like in Nigeria, 98% of the people that live in Nigeria lie for a living. These people for you, they can't lie. Hira me. They can't lie for this country. Including your family members, your friends, everybody you know. I say 90. Can't you see the margin is high? They lie for a living in this country. Now, so why you fold their hands? They are very trickish. You can't trust them. That's why I'm very, very worried. You know, when you invest in this country, you need to be close to your business. If not that, some of us will not be here. Let's be honest. will not be here. You can't trust these people. So people say, no, you do business. You can't put CCTV camera. You can't do London from that's how they watch the matter. For real? They watch CCTV. You there, they look the koro eye, they still they cheat you. Talk about say you say CCTV. Oh, you never understand. These people, they only take jobs. They only take jobs that they know there's loopholes. It means if you hire them, you are paying them like 200K a month. Before they will accept that job of 200K, they must assess your company to make sure there's loopholes where they can get extra money. If they know there is no way they can get extra money, they will not do the job. You say, sir, I'll get back to you, sir. I will look.
Mr. Elvis, how you take know that?
I say I know them for a year.
Okay.
Somebody actually told me, Mr. Jonathan. Somebody told me, Mr. Jonathan, for this country, say, we went to buy something, then the price was high. So I have to affiliate that price with 70,000 naira that the government officially, put in for minimum wage. And I said, someone that earned that 70K, how are they feeding like 3 meals in a day?
Mm-hmm.
So this person now told me, he said, forget that thing, who they live for 70K? Even though they pay you 200, 300,000, so who they live for that one? You get the way everybody tell they make the money for the company, or if we're not the way you take make extra cash, nobody will do the job. Even not because of the salary. And that was the fact.
That's it.
I'm telling you. So for me, because I have a way, I'm an investigative journalist. So I have a way of always trying to not cut people off, especially when they are confessing. I have a way to lure you in more, to speak more. And I did this. I applied these tactics. Then he opened up. He said, forget to, sometimes before month end, even the 200K that they pay you, they already make yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, how do you expect someone that owns that company to survive?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If 10 of your workers, you are paying them to 200K, that is 2 million naira, right? If I'm not mistaken. If they have already made additional 2 million naira before the month end, you are finished on earth and in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Your company cannot survive it.
Mm-hmm. That is why Nigeria is not surviving now.
This is just the truth, Jonathan.
That's the reason. That's the reason. I agree with you. You know why I ask you, say how you take no? Because that is the truth. That is why Nigeria. You think say people would they work from God? This thing where you talk now, it's not just private businesses. That is how it is with government. You think say government, which country, which Nigeria, then go they pay person 70,000 and they go there, they don't go protest since they don't go be on the streets.
Exactly. This is why
all
this
of
is
them
the
they eat something.
Exactly.
Oga Jonathan, and now you hit her for the name for head.
They say they don't come out. Make them come out. Make them come out.
That no be even private to na that government. So now there be the cocoa
70,000 for this Nigeria.
Remember Nana Mali's song? Say everybody not thief. Now example now be that.
Where waiting 70,000 go do for this Nigeria and they stay put. They don't eat the streets. All of them.
I'm telling you, but
to show that the Nigerians are corrupt indirectly, they increase fuel, they not strike, they not shake government. How on earth I go bring a person go buy fuel 1 liter 1,500?
You know why? You know what thing go happen, Mr. Elvis. You know what thing go happen if Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria. The way protests go they take the happen. You go say, are these not the people before? Because all the loopholes go there, they go block her.
Exactly.
If Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, now every month, now you go they see protests.
The thing go they touch them.
Exactly.
The thing go they touch them. Go they touch them. They go they eat the streets.
Okay, let me say let me say a story that I don't supposed to say on air, but I'm going to stylishly submit this story. You know, the Lagos state government came to, you know, they write something for my building. You know that red thing where they write something for building and that we need to bring it down and all that.
Approval.
You know, so approval, yes. They wrote it everywhere on the gate. You know, somebody left the panel. I don't know. Is there a mistake? Okay. You know, they wrote it everywhere. And my attention was drawn to it. And I said, okay. And I was in the UK. I went to the UK for that month or so. But I was panicking that why? What's happening? So there's a number they normally put on the letter that we give to your security man. And I called that number. I called the number. The person now said, yes, the building don't have approval, so we should stop working and all that. And I said, you know, that they are going to demolish it because it doesn't have approval. And I said, demolish or I should go and apply for approval, you know? And I said, okay, I have about 4 days to arrive in Nigeria. And I said, okay, I will get back to you, you know, in the next 1 week, please. Then I arrived in Nigeria and I met him. I'm saying this on air now, you know, but I will stylishly pass it though. I met him. Guess what? Because before I will say this, I want everybody to know that civil servant is the biggest problem we have in Nigeria, more than the may-figured people like president, governor, and all that. Civil servant are the biggest problem.
That's why they won't come out to protest, because they're all thieves.
So these guys now told me that you know, I have to pay, you know, this and all that. Okay. Hold on. I'm receiving call now. I think I should stop this story. 1 minute. Somebody should be talking. Sorry.
You see this thing in Nigeria.
What Naija is saying, working as an architect in Nigeria, I've encountered a lot of this rubbish. You are building a house. Before you start the house, you give them drawings to approve. Then they will bring on that set of people. And what actually happens is, I have a client in Nigeria, has, if not more than 5 houses I've done for him. None of them have approval. Before I left Nigeria, I had to call him to let us do approval. When we did all those documents and everything for approval, they charged him, I think, about 5 million naira. This is in Delta State. Yet, but I'm so sure if I go back to Nigeria today and meet my client, I know they have not approved it. All because of the kind of place the site is and the fact that it's in Delta State. There are many wrong things that happen in Nigeria because once a civil servant needs money, they find the loophole they keep on ground to find money. That's when they want to do their job.
What I was saying, right? Sorry, my people. What I was saying is this. I will just round it up now because it's a very sensitive matter, very, very sensitive. These guys now told me that instead of going to the office, I should just give them some money and all that, and you know, I should give them 2 million naira. 2 million naira. And I said, why should I give you 2 million naira and all that? He said, if I go to the office, I will pay up to 10 million naira or 12 million naira and all that. I was like, oh wow, you know. I said, I'll get back to you guys. The next morning, I went to the office. I will stop it right there. I got all the documentation. I got everything legitimately. I paid money into the Lagos state government account directly. I got certificate, and even though the money was higher, but I was satisfied, I'm pleased, and I'm very, very happy. You see, for you that we paid them that 2 million, the reason why I have to put out these stories, they will come back again a year or two later. Another group will come.
Another group will come.
Another group will come. The story. They will tell you the chairman has changed. They have a new chairman that's in charge and is checking everything. They will keep coming every year. That's how they are.
So for Nigeria to be better, those of us crying that we want a better Nigeria, you must start with yourself. You know, if you take bribe and you offer people bribe, you are one of it.
Yes, now.
You are part of the people destroying Nigeria.
Those
We
are the
can't have
people
better
that we are
Nigeria.
calling out to eat the streets. They're not going to eat anything. They are satisfied. Nobody go, they collect 80,000, 100,000 naira, and they build house. And the children there for UK, they study. How they take the do am? Or somebody where they even get 200, you know, say for civil service in Nigeria, somebody where they earn 200,000 monthly. You know, say in they at the is not a junior level person. They earn 200, 250,000 naira. Where will that take you in today's Nigeria? Where? And he get 3 children, and all the 3 children they for UK, then they study. Now them they kill. Those are the things that are killing Nigeria. You see all this crude oil money. Now where they spend. Now crude oil money, everybody they eat for Nigeria. When someone like Peter Obi comes in and he block all those loopholes, then you have waiting there they call rule of law. Now we have society. Now we have a nation. For now, we don't get a country.
Anyway, I just hope we succeed in having Peter Obi by God's grace. Thank you very much, Chidima. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. He said, Mr. Elvis, just to encourage you for all you do. Thank you for your consistency and humility. That is why I'm upset with VDM for his manipulative acts. He will change. He will change. I just hope. Everybody should also know that VDM is a child. He's just big. You know, you can't compare his brain with yours. You know, he's a baby. So if you check his age, you will know he's a baby. Someone that got fame, you know, and making lots of money. I think Mr. Johnson Emmanuel left a message earlier on that when that I don't know what they commented, but he responded by saying then VDM was drinking pure water. But this time VDM is making billions of naira, and that is why and I believe in that. Sometimes, yeah, not everybody that can manage this wealth, you know, and is affiliate. He have a lot of influence now, a lot of big names around him. The top people in Nigeria that you know, celebrities, footballers, government, or otherwise. He have contact with them. He affiliate with them. He make their friends and all that. This thing got into his head, and he himself, you know, VDM is making less than 300 to 400,000 pounds every single 30 days. You know, so you know what that means. So all these things is getting to his head. You know, is the biggest platform in the whole Nigeria. They have the biggest engagement. They have so a lot is causing his brain to burst, and he's losing the sense right now. Normally, what he needs at this particular time is somebody that is very, very close that can advise him, because he doesn't listen to people like us. You know, people that can advise him, because VDM believe he have a bigger platform than mine. He have bigger engagement than me and all that. So tell me, who is on social media that want to talk to VDM that he will listen? So that kind of person, the way you just move with them is just, yeah, bro, not true, okay. I just be careful, just be careful, be careful, be careful. That's all. Because it's not going to take you.
It's social media. It's social media. There is no protection of any kind. The way he dig day up, now so if he crash.
Yes, I know. No. Listen, Mr. Jonathan, I understand what you are saying. You should understand that there are some money you see, you lose it. Okay, let me make example. A guy won 30 million pounds in lotto in the UK. 30 million pounds. You know, a young guy of 20, I think it was 28 at that time, I don't know. He went to buy 1,000 cars. 1,000 cars, you know, not luxury cars, but 1,000 cars, car, right? And he went to a big field. All these cars started hitting themselves. You know, they would not be hitting themselves, having fun and all that. You know, he was living the biggest life ever. Just 3 years, he lost all the money. He went back to benefits. Just 3 years. Yes, so 30 million pounds. 30 million pounds.
No, Mr. Jonathan, it's not cost. It's just like over Yoruba that say that the money we small picking first make, go they can hit a car. I think that's what happened to him.
You understand? 30 million pounds. Then I have another person that won 68 million pounds in my village, you know, in Cambridge, in my village. The village where I live inside Cambridge, which I cannot mention the name. You know, it's a postman. Everybody know. You know, in a village, everybody know them. Everybody we know each other.
Everybody. Yes.
Exactly. So all of us know each other. You know, it's a postman that deliver our packages and everything. You know, and his wife is also joining him to do these things and all that. So he won. The man was 50, I think 54 at that time. He won 68 million pounds. You know what he did? He shared that money amongst 7 banks. You know, I think he gave, according to the calculation that time, you know, he gave 10 million naira to NatWest, 8 million naira to HSBC, 5 million to Barclays. The other one, he shared it. Guess what? Each bank, according to the calculation at that time, because this is more than 9 years now, each bank were paying him every week, you know, about 16,000 pounds every week for interest. You know, so and hold his money for 5 years. After 5 years, they will give back his money to him. Now, let's do rough estimate of 16,000 pounds times 7 banks. Mr. Jonathan, please say it for the public sake. Quickly put it together for me, please, on your calculator there. 16 times 7. 16,000 pounds times 7.
Now 112,000 pounds with that.
Okay, 112,000 pounds. Okay, let me put it, because we are getting somewhere. Now, someone that is getting 112,000 pounds, and you now times that per month, per year, because
per month,
if you times
that's
per
1.3 million pounds per year, roughly.
Per year. So that means it's going to make at least about 7 million pounds in that 5 years, right?
About 6.7 million pounds.
6.7 million pounds. Then 5 years later, they give back his money. You see sense? So it's two ways. One got 30 million, he go buy 1,000 cars, they can't destroy them. Right? Why one got 68, then he invested it. So now let's come back to my brother VeryDarkMan. Yes, God have blessed him now. Just less than 2 years ago here, VeryDarkMan was nowhere, you know. But today, and this thing sometimes can crack your head. So I really do hope people can quickly sit him to order, so that he doesn't look back tomorrow to say, "Oh, I wish I listened." That's all I can say. I wish him well. You know, he's my brother, he's my adult brother, and he's my one of the biggest voice in Nigeria, but he's not usually the voice for inconsequentials at this particular moment. I just hope, because normally, I can't be in VeryDarkMan's position. For example, you'll see me, they do video back to back, they insult people. Anywhere, that one go talk. I'll still say, okay, might do another one, I'll reply you. And God. Anyway, it is well. Let's have our final submission, my people. Mr. Jonathan, you have 5 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, I think for me, that's everything we've talked about in the last few minutes, has made my own final submission. I just hope and pray that Mr.
My final submission is my final submission is that Nigerians, as much as they bring rice
But Mr.
and
Jonathan never finished to talk. That you just jump at it.
Yeah, maybe because of the way I started. I was just saying that.
okay,
I was just saying that I hope and I pray that Mr. Peter Obi, emerge as our next president.
First, yes,
Because
so
the only thing, all he needs, you see, these 4 years that he's talking about, that people thinks is he doesn't know what he's saying. 4 years is too much. See, there's only one thing that Mr. Peter Obi has to do. His job is cut out for him. Forget about any other thing. It's only one thing and one thing: the rule of law. Finish. Chikeno, nothing else. Now he go transform Nigeria. If we have the rule of law in Nigeria, fairness in public governance. Wetin be fairness in public governance? No be him be say INEC go dey truly independent. If you are the president and you all you want is that you want that power to still belong to you to appoint INEC chairman, then that is not rule of law in the real sense of it. It is not fairness. But if you remember that, see, when your administration, when your tenure ends, your life does not end with it. Your life continues. Your tenure will end, but your life continues. So what if you think you will enjoy when you have left office, you will still be enjoying those no, those things doesn't go with you. So it is those things that will endure beyond your time in office that you should focus on. The real thing you have is just rule of law. Please, every other thing we just follow the rule of law. That's what is missing in Nigeria. Where the judiciary, you will know that the judiciary is getting our money directly from the federation account, not that one president will sit in the presidential villa and be allocating money to the judiciary. No. Not that the president will sit there in Aso Rock and be appointing INEC chairman and all the resident electoral commissioner. No. If you fix all of that, if you make it unattractive for politicians to come to public offices, make it unattractive, monetarily unattractive, you have done your job in such a way that it will be impossible for the next president coming after you to unturn it, to change it. That's what you have to, it will be, impossible. If you want to change all those things, there must be a referendum. These are rule of law. These are the things you have to put in place. It's not so. When I believe that when he's talking 4 years, and he really didn't want to spill it out, these are the things that he will do. Because if you stay there for 4 years and you don't achieve all of this, forget it.
All right.
The next person will come in and mess it up. So that's what we need in Nigeria. Rule of law. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your consistency. I'm very, very grateful. Many of you are the reason why I'm doing this. If I was not being encouraged, to be honest, doing life every day is not easy. Some people that is looking at from distance might think we love doing it or we're enjoying it. Not lie. Or some might also think that, because of the money, that's why we are doing it. In case you don't know, live stream is the poorest business you can engage on. So what we are doing here is passion for our country. If we want to make money, we'll be uploading videos, we'll not do live stream. I've told you before. So we understand media to the extent that we have built people. Today they are up there. So we are doing this because we want Nigeria to be better. We want you to be hearing our voices. That's why we are here. And every of you that is encouraging us to do this, encouraging myself, encouraging my panelists, encouraging every one of us here, God bless you all. I really do hope, by God's grace, we all have a better Nigeria in our time, so that you and I can still come back and still say, wow, I remember when we used to live like this before. Maybe that time, Mr. Jonathan, don't old, don't old finish. Give us a money, we don't old that time. You know, so for now, don't old, so it won't be as you get. But let's exercise.
But you can't get young, Abi.
So all of us old, you know go old.
You know, they go buy you.
No.
They go buy you walking. They go buy you walking sticks. Say me go back to your village for Cambridge. They say you go old. You don't go old though. You go there young.
So that's why you see, I always say, let's have God should let us have a better Nigeria in our time. Oh, mashallah, your final submission, my brother.
My comment is just to Nigerians. Nigerians, it is time to protest. Time of voting is time to protest with our protest votes against bad governance. They are borrowing money. They are taking loans. Please, they will come with rice as usual. They will come with envelope of money. Please, gracefully collect it and vote your conscience, because the rice and money you collect will not last you for the next 4 years. God knows if this man comes in, the next 4 years will be hell in Nigeria. So the best thing is vote your conscience, defend your vote, and those who don't have their voters card, please, in the name of God, go and register.
Mr. Moshola, when you say
Yes.
vote your conscience, you are here for Peter Obi. You are saying vote your conscience. My brother, I bet talk
When I say vote your conscience, so no, being on a mandate, some people don't get conscience. They did Nigeria. They are still voting for the same terrible human beings.
Because they don't get conscience, that's a content say make them vote for Peter Obi. No, we say vote.
So
You say
anybody,
you let it open now.
Anybody where his sense correct.
Mr. Moshola, see, leave that one. Leave that one. You campaign for Obi. Tell them say make them vote for Obi. Talk am now, I beg.
Okay, Nigerians we get sense, we suffer don't tire. Please vote Peter Obi. Please vote Peter Obi. That's the only way out. Without Obi, we are doomed.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, mashallah. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Give us some idea for correcting him. Normally, vote your conscience is for the people that is sitting on the fence. Those statements is not for someone that is directly fighting for what he wants. It's only people that sit on the fence that use those statements that vote your conscience. No, we have to be direct. The person they must vote for. Thank you very much. Let me come to give us a mandate. Give me your final submission quickly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Well, let me just take back maybe from where Mr. Moshola dropped it and then Mr. Jonathan. You see, in Yoruba land they said tree where get fruit. 9 people they stone. That means the tree where get orange. 9 I will carry stick stone. When I did school then, when I did secondary school, we will pick stick, throw them up. We call them rainfall. Because Mr. Peter Obi get fruit, that's why Kenneth Okonkwo may do the unthinkable, continue to stone Mr. Peter Obi. That's why Daily Mod will go everywhere, all because Mr. Peter Obi he get fruit. Now that we know that this man get plenty fruit, say good thing go come out for inside Mr. Peter Obi. Nigerians, we cannot afford to let this election slide from our hand. Make all of us rally around Mr. Peter Obi, because as we dey talk, the man is consistent. What he talk yesterday, now the same thing tomorrow. You know they change. That's how you go know person where they tell lie and not where they tell truth. So for me, please, I beg you all, let's come together. Get this man into our sorok. He don't tell us that only 4 years he won't do. Make we give another 4 years so that our country go fit get better. Because the suffer don't day enough. A lot of people are dying. I mean, I just told you guys about your state. They went to kidnap people in your state. Some were quiet. And the governor is busy around, wants to become the president. When he knows that There's no pathway for him. Nigerians, tell me, is there a pathway for someone like Seun? There's no pathway for you. So the one that had a pathway is Mr. Peter Obi. There's no pathway for Atiku, no pathway for Tinubu, because Tinubu, he has borrowed. He will borrow until he borrow and he cannot borrow anymore. And let's not allow him to continue to borrow. Now, World Bank, they close their Twitter, they close their Instagram handle because Nigerians went there and said, stop borrowing Tinubu money. So Nigerians, let's come together. Go and get your PVC. Please, Nigerian youth, Mama, Papa, Pekin, everybody, please, let's come together and get this man into office. Please, I beg you. We cannot control like this. None of us should be outside at this time. We should be in our country. So please, let us continue to do our best and ensure that Mr. Peter Obi is voted in as the president of Nigeria come next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Give us a mandate. The final with Oga Chris.
Yeah, Mr. Anjaros, thank you so much. Give us our mandate. God bless you. You did justice to that. And Mr. Anjaros, thank you for re-echoing that again. See, Nigerians, this will not be time for votes of conscience at all. What we go do now be this. Now beg. Now me I want beg. May we give Peter Obi opportunity. You should see the other people will remain. All of them don't. Is it Amechi? Everybody know Amechi. Is it Atiku? Everybody know Atiku. If you see I'm only Peter will be like different from all of them. I beg. Trust waiting people they talk. Trust what you are listening to. Let's give this man the opportunity to make that change. Vote Peter Obi. Sometimes our conscience, our judgment might be flawed. So that is why we come here every day to come and make people realize why they should vote for His Excellency Peter Obi. Like Oga Jonathan talk, saying a rule of law. I go extend and further. Apart from just that rule of law now, you see institution. You go give institution power. And only rule of law, now I go feel give institution power. Take INEC, for example. If Peter Obi come, now the kind things, he go make sure say there is rule of law where go protect INEC. Protect INEC so that if election come, you and I, if you get interest, you know go they think, say then go rig you out, they not go rig you out. You go contest. People that have the ability to turn the nation around, they will all be interested in elective positions because they know that if they do, their vote will count. And they get the most important thing where Oga Jonathan talk. And I believe, say, all of us for this panel, we need to re-emphasize that part, especially for the fact, say, these are our message that they listen. Oga Jonathan say, no be whether Peter Obi, His Excellency Peter Obi rule for 4 years, na it matter most. The thing wey matter most na to put safeguard in place so that as they come out, all those things where you don't repair, they no go fit revert all of them back. That is the most important thing. Because if he remove the bottle from all these civil servants where we don't talk, all these politicians, remove the bottle from their mouth, all of them go wait now. They'll say after 4 years, they go come out, they will revert back to status quo. So the most important part of this campaign is what Oga Jonathan just mentioned. It's not just that 4 years that we are looking at. The protection, how are you going to protect 4 years? Just like during, for this thing, for Egypt, when Joseph was there, there will be 7 years of plenty. There will be 7 years of famine. So what are you going to do that 7 years of famine, you protect the people of the Egyptians and the Israelites that were there? They have to have storage bans. The same thing. So how can you protect Nigerians after you have gone? If you have done this rule of law, put institutions in place so that before people can think and before they can change any of these things, it will be almost impossible. Just like it is today. Before people from the south can pass any bill, it is almost impossible because people from the... Yes, sir.
See, people don't JEG do it. I know Peter Obi work with JEG, right? That document is still there. Like Black Panther used to say, we can go and take that document, we'll dust it, look at it. What we need to amend, we amend it and then put it down into law. We can still use it.
Thank you very much. Well, let me just say thank you here because I can't even continue. I heard Nigeria was already interjected. Mr. Anjawas, thank you so much for allowing this program to run this far. I know you could have entered it earlier. So, Nigerians, tomorrow we can do this again. Good evening, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all, and God will bless you. Guys, as you all know, we're having issue with our Twitter for so long, so I've not got the opportunity or the time to open another one. We open a new Twitter handle now. The account, the link will be posted on the comment section. We'll pin it in every of our broadcasts, only if I can remember. So please, as we finish now, click on that link on the comment section. It will take you straight to Twitter and follow our new account. You know, we are live there. We've been live since all the hours we did here, we did it as well in Twitter. It's just that but we don't have people now. Only four followers we get right now. Only four, but don't worry, that's how it moves. Little by little, we'll get there. If we reach 100, we'll celebrate them. From 100, we'll still reach 200. So we'll take build our platforms. So please follow us on that. That's the only Twitter that Nigeria Watch have now. The previous one, is no more. All right. Yes, do your part. But not make me feel say now only for person see that link. Make una click and go follow us. I beg. God bless every one of you. And
you don't post the link.
Yes, the comment section. I pin am for comment section. Is pinned, so you can't miss it. Nobody can miss it because it's pinned there. Everybody should click it, follow us there.
Link. I won't listen at the join link with that because I was clicking it. It take me to Twitter. It take me to Twitter. I kept wondering. Yeah, you pin at.
Oh right, no.
Yeah.
I wrote it then. I said follow our new Twitter account.
Okay, I'll follow it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So make una follow us. Make una help us copy the link, and share it. Let me post the link again on comment section. Help us to copy and help us to share. It's very, very important so that once we start doing one or two there, people will always know what we're doing. Yeah, there you go. So thank you very much, everyone. We posted account earlier on, and somebody paid us some money. You see this account number sometimes to post them again. Like the BRC get for me, I come be like say the thing is just I don't know. We're supposed to have ended this tomorrow on a Saturday. We still never end this one. But I want us to join others that have submitted, that have done their part, so that we can end this. You know how it is to running a broadcast from here. Shibugu Onoshe send us 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira. Thank you very much, Shibuzo Onoshe. We are very, very grateful. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Shibugo. I'm not sure say I pronounce this name. Well, if I forgot CMD and then I ain't go help me pronounce this name. She is okay. Onoshe is better. Aboazi, please take record of this. So we're already above. Let me see if I have the latest. This thing here. Oh, this is the old one. Where is the latest one? This year we still carry a con here to deal. Oh God. I beg. I think I carry a call. Oh, Aboazi said that for me yesterday. Oh. I beg on away my go carry and come because it's better I just give updates on the last or the current. Let me go back to Aboazi's page again and screenshot quickly. Okay, there you go. Let me just screenshot it and send it straight to the computer. Bear with me, guys. We need to give you the latest update on what we have so far. Okay, we're almost there. In less than 10 seconds, we'll be there. You will see it on the screen rather. In 10 seconds. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So we have 9.8, but okay, let's just say 9.9 million naira already there. So let's say round figure where was left is 1.1 million. Let's say round figure. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. God bless every one of you that's part of this. God bless every one of you, and God will bless you. Now, to be honest, even though it took time, but still, I'm not taking any of you for granted. Now, God will bless you now. And all my panelists that initiated this as well, let me say I'm very, very grateful. God bless every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are looking forward to rounding this up. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We get that one person for there with the listen to us that can just okay, let's round it up. You know, maybe you did one Yugoslavia, you did UK, you did America, you did Kenya, but you are listening to us. And for those of you now we wrong what because of this donation, hey God, eh, we get plans for now. We get especially some of our panelists will just vanish because of this. We get plans for now. Wait time good don dey reach. No say now all of us talking for this platform the other day say we not go prioritize una again. So anyway, which mind if mind go reach me to do a shower. I'm not say me and the quick forget everything. I'll just move on. But nevertheless, I appreciate every one of you. God bless you all. Mother of all mommy diaspora, thank you very much, my lovely mother. Thanks for that you do, your prayers, your encouragement, your support. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, my brother Abu Azi. Thanks for that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, everyone, right there. Uh okay. Onoshe. Okay, you are the one that sent it. Oh, thank you. But you say I don't know what you wrote. What's that? You wrote this one. What does that mean? Did you send another money like this? Oh, I don't know. What, what's that? Why did you put figure there? We don't understand what the figure means, sir. Quickly explain so that we'll get it right. Maybe you send another one. I will not know because we get person for here. We send more than 4 times. Michael and Amaro, you send more than 4 times for this money. When they say so, you know. So I don't know whether another one you sent. Cannot be that figure may receive. Oh, on that name, 40,000 naira I receive for that name. So maybe another one they come for road. I don't know. God bless you. Anyway, I appreciate you all my people, and God will bless you. Yes, so social media, follow me, follow me. Wanna follow my Twitter account? Follow my Twitter account. The link is just right there. Click it. Let's take it far. I don't know how to promote myself. That be my problem. As you see me the talk now. If I talk 2-3 times now, don't forget again. I don't remember again. That's one thing. When was the last time I tell people when they subscribe for this channel? Who can remember the last time I said it? We don't pass 6 months. I don't remember to promote myself. Not only share, share, share. I want our voices to go far. Now only that why they talk. No man, I suppose they say, subscribe to us, do this, do that. Only my brain not fit carry everything, my people. It's not easy. There's so many details here. But nevertheless, God bless you, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you very much, Madam Imodi. Thanks for all that you do, man. Thank you, Madam Stella, myself, the Mother Eugenia. Thank you, my wonderful people. Thank you, Uege, Uyi Desmond, Clement Okoli. Yes. Yeah, Clement Okoli already commented from Twitter. He said we are here. That's what it's supposed to be. When I go follow that account, sharply. Wanna help me share the link. Come for me. Whether I go remember share them. Just copy the link, help me share it, make people follow us. Now this politics matter now affect that our former platform. You know, politics matter. It don't be easy thing, eh? I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know. Yeah, okay. Clement Okoli say it's even better here. Yes. I know a lot of people on Twitter that normally say they prefer to watch from Twitter than from YouTube. You know, so yeah. But just yeah, we'll build it very soon. We opened it today and we're already streaming there today. You know, so yeah,
Mr. Elvis,
because we went on a premium, that's why. Yes, sir.
like we send Mr. Jonathan to Mr. Okonkwo. Maybe make we send you message to Mr. Dele Momodu. I know say you get in a number. Maybe help us call himself. If like say himself, he need to be properly checked. Help me call him or make it tell him say. If you know best way, if he check him, make them check him. I will say, hope say nothing is wrong with him because now dance and they go dance now. They dance for cover dance. So please, I beg, help us reach out to him. Make it leave Peter Obi
Oh
alone.
yeah, no wahala. Well, I'll do well. Thank you, my brother. You truly look for trouble. Give us about they go and sleep, my friend. You like trouble too much. Eh? You
No,
don't to
that's
deal
not
with these
trouble. And
people.
that's the true talk now. The only person that can help us in our country, you guys are fighting against him. How is that a trouble? And I send see, they say make dead person for a year. Now you go take him for a picking year. So if you dare close to them, Momodu, help us reach out to him. Beg. Say make it go drink kunu.
You shall be cool again. I also language with that. Eh? All right, my people. Thank you so much, my people. All right, I'm not gonna take that Twitter account to 50 tonight. 50. Tomorrow we'll continue again. You know, and God now God bless all of you right there. We've come to the end of the broadcast, my people. I'd like us to go have some time rest. It's 11:36 here in Lagos. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Good night and bye for now.
That's right. Yes. There's power here tonight.
If you're